Authors in the building, Lisa Ward. I have Jamil Bey and Olivia Tishaee. Welcome.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Right.
All right, let's get right into it. Lisa? Do you want to go ahead? I was talking to you before.
Right.
Let's get right
stranger.
into it. Tell us why you're here.
Okay, we're here for
Empowered by Disadvantage.
Okay, that's all right.
second edition.
Second edition.
We are ready for our second edition that drops September 30th.
Okay.
We are doing the event release party or event on Saturday at the 9 Mile Gallery.
What's that at?
Sixth to Market.
Wow, man.
Right down the street from Queens.
Sixth to Market.
Okay.
Oh, okay, right across from the coin.
Yes.
Yep.
Got you. Roger that. Okay, all right.
And really, this one, I wanted to do a different version because a friend of his in Atlanta read the book and said, hey, I want you in the schools.
Right.
And I didn't want to bring the book just for the book and have and talk about it.
Right.
I wanted interactions. I wanted to give a voice to the voiceless.
Right.
And me
Don't forget the podcast too, because the podcast actually kind of sparked the interest about kick and start another book.
Okay.
And then she actually read the book, and she contacted Sis and was like, "Yo, we need to have another book. You need to do da 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 da." She was so amped about it. We need to be in school, so it was like, all right. And when she reached out to her, she's like, all right, it won me over, and then that's how we ended up getting the book.
So how did all three of you get together?
Okay, well, for me, I'm actually her business partner with our clothing line, Avaji.
Okay.
And I was actually just around from the first book and read it so many times because it kind of forced you to check yourself and actually hold yourself accountable.
Right.
And from there, with me just being so involved with it, she just reached out to me, and next thing you know, I'm on board.
All right, and how did you come along?
We met about 7 or 8 years ago in the mall, believe it or not.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that's where it happens.
that's where it happened. And she came to me about a project that she wanted to do, and I do sign language in church via praise sign language.
Okay.
So I was supposed to interpret some music for her for that, and time had lapsed, and then we ran into each other again at a play that we went to.
I'm pretty sure I haven't know the play.
Yeah.
And she told me about her book signing.
Right.
So I went to her book signing. I was only supposed to be there for about 30 minutes. Somehow I stayed for 3 hours.
Right.
And and that's how that came about.
Right.
So here we are.
And she bought the book, and when she bought the book and read it, we was both bound for a minute because we both had neck surgery.
Right.
And she read the book, and she calls and she says, I really don't like you right now. And I'm like,
What I do.
what I do?
Yeah.
Right.
And we realized we had a lot in common. Being women who pretty much was a part of the court system about being adopted, also, or not with our biological parents.
Right.
And then also both being
Violated.
As well as women. So when the book came to do the second version, I wanted to expand it. And him being an ex-gang member, and she being a woman who has been through what I've been through, we felt that we can put our stories together.
So let me give you a fun fact. Fun fact is I know sign language too.
Okay.
Okay. Just a
Fun
little
fact.
bit. It's been
I didn't know that,
Yeah.
but a fun fact.
I used to be
something
fluent,
new.
but it's been
Okay.
so long. But when you look at the three of them, right?
You meet people for a reason,
You meet
too.
people for a reason, but this book and the movement that you're about to embark on, they're going to help thousands, if not millions, right? When
Inspire.
you inspire,
Educate, and
yeah.
even change someone's life.
Right.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
what this book is about.
Yeah.
And that's what these three here
I mean-
come together. And I do believe that you meet people for a reason.
I believe that too. A
I
chance
do.
meeting
And
can-
it seems like you all met for a reason.
So there's
Yeah.
no
Yes.
coincidence.
Right.
What do you
right.
want people to take away? Reading the book and then taking this to school.
For me personally,
Yeah.
Just because something happens to you in your life, that's not the end of the world. If you take that tragedy and throw your life away and say, oh my gosh, you don't know what you can do in the future and how you can impact somebody in the future by telling your story.
Right.
So just with my story, if I had decided like, I just can't handle this and I want it over, I wouldn't be here now to tell the next female, you got this, we can do this, you just push through.
Yeah.
And thank you for your bravery.
Yeah. Thank you.
To tell your story.
Thank you.
Because just like we've been learning today on today's show, because we're always learning something new here at Good Morning Wilmington, and the people that we are so lucky and fortunate to meet, is that it's important to tell your story, because you never know who you're inspiring, who you're saving.
Right.
And the
Right.
three of you obviously have a purpose
Thank you.
with
Thank
this
you.
book, and the second edition, as I
Right.
like to say.
Yes.
Because-
Right.
And this is only the beginning of the
Yes.
next one, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Next part.
The next one is already in the works.
I love that. That's what I love hearing.
Yep.
Continuing
Yep.
to inspire.
Well, you're going to get exclusive information because a lot of
Okay.
people don't know. So after September 30th, when the event is, we actually go on our promotional tour where we're actually doing Barnes and Noble in New Jersey, Philly,
Exton.
Exton, that's Philly, and then we're doing Delaware. We will be at Christiana Moore October 22nd.
Excellent.
We
Y'all moving.
also,
Y'all moving and shaking.
Annapolis.
yeah, Wells.
We'll be in
Annapolis,
Baltimore,
Maryland.
Yes.
in February.
Yes, in
Richmond.
February. We also are going to, thanks to Tamika
Potts.
Potts,
Yes.
who is our
Thank you,
business
Tamika.
consultant. She is definitely helping us. We're going to start a nonprofit organization as well, which is for the kids about the Empowered by Disadvantages. And pretty much we wanted to make a difference. And this time, they really encouraged me to keep it. I wasn't going to actually name the second book the same thing. I wasn't
I ain't
going
give
to
her an
change
option.
it.
I was like, why
You
change
ain't give her
something
no
that's-
option.
I ain't give her
I
an
love
option.
that.
Why change
no
something
option.
that's not
Fair
There was
option.
something powerful
Wow.
about that
Yes.
name, that
That's what
title.
everybody's
Okay, let's break the name down. Break the name of the book down for me. Like, what does it mean?
For me, I think it means it's different for everybody. But the main thing is empowered. Empowered because when we come from the hood, or we come from the projects, or we have women who have been violated or having a learning disability, trying to find a way to keep going and trying to keep fighting, that is the empowerment. Finding that light in that dark place. And for me, empowered is everything. So you're disadvantaged by advantages. It's finding that, again, the light in that to get through. Kimani Jackson, thank him so much. He's one of your
Thank
very
you,
own.
Kimani.
He did the main song called Empowered. You can see it on any stream. And empowered just means everything to me. I don't know about my team.
What about you?
For me, after reading the book, probably about what, 9 times?
Yes.
The first book. I think it was.
counting?
Me, and I wrote it.
Yeah, she's up here like, how did you read it again? And then from there, we were doing the editing for the new book. She's like, I don't know how you do it. I'm here like, well, you see me read
Right,
the
right,
last
right,
book
right.
9 times. I could do this one 19 times.
I love it.
But I know for me, with seeing the positives out of negatives, I've always been the one to be looking at a glass half full.
Right.
But now, after actually being involved with the book, it took that to another level. Like, not only is the glass only half full, but why not fill it the rest of the way?
Right. Right. I like that.
Focusing on.
I'm gonna take that too. Okay.
I'm gonna gift wrapping and everything for you. But I just know that between that and also going getting over obstacles, generational curses. It's always been just one thing after another for me, just to actually just hold myself accountable. Also teach myself that every situation is actually just an opportunity.
Yes.
Right.
Everything's a learning situation, and then from there, building off of it. I've also been in habit of doing that from just being a gang counselor and actually just helping out as far as being mentor for youth. So they always say it's always the hardest to go off of your own input in words.
Right.
So from there, with me holding myself accountable and going off of my own input, it actually helped me just build a pattern out of it.
Right. How about you?
For me, it's spiritual. God gave you this life.
Right.
Like, He gave you this life. Who are you to take it? It's a gift. And He didn't say it was going to be easy, but He will get you through it.
Right.
And He doesn't give you anything that you can't bear.
Right.
But you have to let Him take that will.
Right.
So,
All right, we done went to church today. All right, this is your camera. Tell people about the event, about the book, the big
We
event.
definitely got to talk about the sponsors real quick.
Go for it.
we
Yes.
have
That's very important.
Kip Shudo. Am I saying his
Kip
last name
Shudo.
right?
Kip
Kip Shudo. I'm
Kip
sorry.
Keeps you.
Sweet Venom. He actually has a clothing line that he is dedicated to his daughter who passed away at 23. It's
Zaire.
an amazing Zaire. It's an amazing clothing line. So
Yeah.
by all means, please go onto his website.
We have Aunt Vonda, who is sponsoring some of the food for the event.
Okay.
She's in Newark, Delaware.
Okay.
Yeah.
We also have
True Vast.
True Vast.
Yes.
Who is a digital company. He's from Delaware, but he's in Atlanta.
Okay.
Also, we have Byron, who works with Kip. He produced a track called Pain that Kip will be performing.
Okay.
And pretty much, Senator Huffner, she's
Senator
coming.
Hoffner will be in the
Yes.
event.
Can
Yes.
people get tickets for the event?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important.
That's
Where
important.
can I get tickets?
Yeah, you can actually go to Eventbrite. You can actually search by Empowered by Disadvantages. If you don't feel like typing, you can just do EBD. I just did a quick search, so that way it could actually come up without you having
And
to type as much.
And if you can't do Eventbrite, you can DM us personally.
Right.
Give them the info.
Yes.
Then,
So you can reach me at Olivia Tishaee on Facebook, and that is Tishaee, and Instagram, which is miss.o_78 on Instagram. That's how I can be
and then
reached.
I'm an official Lisa Ward Speaks, and we do respond quickly and back. But Robert Moore said he's going to be in the building.
Yeah, he was supposed to
will
be
be in the
here.
building.
Yeah, he was supposed I think he was supposed to be here with y'all. Wasn't he?
I don't know.
Oh, shout out to Rob Moore. I love Rob. Rob doing his
Rob
thing.
and I are working. We actually working on
will be-
something. Hopefully,
yeah.
So.
Oh, gosh.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, yo, what else aren't y'all working on? Y'all working on everything.
Yes.
Fine.
They like,
Are
yeah.
you coming in the building? That's
Yes,
what
I
we
will be
doing.
there. Yeah, I will be there.
Okay.
Vincenza's
Yes.
gone. She's tied up.
Okay.
So
I heard.
she's
She's
always
town.
she's tied up.
I
But I will be
know,
there
you
representing.
know.
Yeah.
I've already
Yeah,
mentioned.
spirit.
Yeah, we there.
I will-
Wherever I'm at, she at.
Exactly, and we
Boom.
wish you so much luck.
Thank you
And
so much.
continued
Thank you so much.
success. And again, thank you so much for doing what you're doing.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you
Appreciate
for
you.
your transparency,
Yeah.
your honesty,
Yeah.
and showing your whole heart to inspire and change others' lives. So thank you again.
Yeah.
One
Thank you.
thing in the mouth.
Yes.
Please reach out to your schools, reach out to the principals, the directors, everybody.
Yeah,
Get this
superintendents.
book in your
Absolutely.
schools or in part of your program.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to help change things.
I love it. I love
My
it.
daughter's doing the PowerPoint for it, so
Okay.
yes.
All right, we ready to rock and roll. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. All right, we good, Vincenza?
Oh, what a great show, Ivan. Another phenomenal show.
Yeah.
Inspiring, uplifting.
Yep.
I love it. And learning, always learning something new. But we are so lucky.
But you know what?
We're so lucky here in Wilmington, Delaware.
The biggest thing about this show, right, is when we meet people that learn that have learned over the years to take their pain and turn it into fuel, and then take that fuel and give it back to a community so they can get through it. That's one of the biggest lessons that I'm loving about what we do. And they're giving us airport signs that like we're over
need to
time.
get outta here.
Okay, look, thank you so much. Tell the camera real quick. You got 10 seconds. Tell everybody where they can get tickets and about the. All right, you did it in 5.
Pretty simple.
All right. It's your main man, Big Ivan, talking to town, Mr. DETV, and
Vincenza.
we'll check you out tomorrow. Tomorrow we have an episode coming up, so make sure you check it out 10 o'clock a.m. on DETVCH.com, the only network in Delaware that's introducing you to the people that you need to know about. All right, I love that. I need to write that down.
Yes.
All right, DETV, we out of here.